This video is about K16 Ellora. One of the India's greatest architectural achievements is the Kailasa temple in Maharashtra, which is found in the 20 rupee Indian currency note. The one rock carved temple is proof of the ancient Indian craftsmanship and engineer's skill, vision and perseverance. Famed for its scale, precision and alignment with Hindu cosmology, the Kailasa temple architecture remains unequaled even in these modern times. Built over 1000 years ago, this structure amazes architects, historians and seekers of spiritualism alike. The history of the Kailasa temple goes back to the 8th century period of the Rashtrakuta king Krishna I that dates about 1200 years ago. He is generally credited as one who built Kailasa temple at Ellora, although some inscriptions indicate that the construction went on through successive generations. Ellora is situated northwest of Aurangabad in Maharashtra. It is known to the world for its wonderful cave temples in the hills. These cave temples, which were long concealed from view by the engulfing jungle, are now among India's top tourist destinations. They are officially listed on the World Heritage List by UNESCO. These caves were carved out of the vertical basalt cliff of the Sahyadri Hills, one of the 34 rock cut structures that are numbered. Cave 16 is the Kailasa temple of Ellora, which is the largest monolithic rock structure in the world. The Kailasa temple is 100 feet long, 175 feet wide, and is carved out of a scarp that is over 100 feet high. Contrary to many other ancient rock structures, this temple was built from top to bottom rather than bottom to top. The job was done with no better tools than a chisel and hammer. Scaffolds were not used at all. Due to the size of the excavation and the splendor of the design, this cave is an unrivaled masterpiece of Indian architecture. Ellora's architectural wonder. Temple's construction, as discussed by scholars, consisted of excavating out of hillside 3 huge trenches at right angles cut down vertically to the level of the base of the hill. This operation outlined the shape of the courtyard and at the same time left standing in the middle a large isolated marsh or island of rock over 200 feet long, 100 feet wide and 100 feet high at its apex. Approximately 2 lakh tons of rocks were removed by digging these trenches to expose a huge stand-alone temple, and no evidence of the discarded rocks being piled up nearby remains a mystery till date. Entrance of the temple. A two-story gopuram is located at the entrance. On the side of the entrances are sculptures of gods revered by Shaivites and Vaishnavites. 2 interior courtyards are visible from the entrance, each bordered by a columned arcade. Each courtyard in the north and south has a huge single rock with a life-size elephant carved into it. The Rashtrakuta kings were known to have won several battles with their elephants brigade, making elephants one of their favorite animals. The presence of elephant sculptures in the temple might have represented their strength and prosperity. After entering Kailasa's main portico, visitors see a carved representation of goddess Gajalakshmi sitting on a lotus. On the panel there are 4 elephants. Each of the 2 larger elephants is pictured in the top row, pouring water over the goddess from a pot, while the 2 smaller elephants are pictured in the bottom row, filling the pots with water from a lotus pond. Behind the panel there is a legend that promises prosperity to anyone who is a devoted follower of Shiva. Victory pillars. Two separate 45 feet high Kirti stump can also be found inside the temple structure. The Trisula, which once decorated the capital of the pillars, is gone. Behind them are the interesting panels of scenes from Mahabharata and Ramayana.
The Mahabharata panel has 7 rows. Krishna's early adventures are shown in the bottom 2 rows, and the scenes from Mahabharata war, Arjuna's penance, and Kirata Arjuna's fight, as described in the Mahabharata, is depicted in the top 5 rows. The Ramayana panel portrays a number of scenes in 7 rows. The scenes of Rama's departure from Ayodhya, Bharata trying to persuade him to return, the forest scenes of Shurpanaka, the abduction of Sita by Ravana, Rama meeting Hanuman, Hanuman crossing the ocean to reach Lanka, the Ashokavana, the scene in the court of Ravana, and in the last row, the monkey army building a bridge of stones to reach Lanka.
Along the temple circumambulatory path, we can find many panels dedicated to different forms of Shiva, Ardhanariswara, Gangadhara, Nataraja, Mahayogi, Tripurantaka, Gajasura Vada Murti, Ravana Anugraha Murti, Lakulisa, and God Kartikeya, Agni, Vayu, Trimurti, and river goddess Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, and goddess Durga, and Cupid god Madan and Rati and Brahma, and also hundreds of acts of Shiva and Vishnu are also sculptured in the wall panels beneath the mountain, which also acts as the wall to the temple. 7 matrikas present inside the caves of the wall. The temple's interior mirrors a celestial depiction of Mount Kailas, the abode of Lord Shiva, hence the name. The temple structure comprises of Shikara, Garbhagriha, small Antarla, large Sabha Mandapa, Ardha Mandapa, Nandi Mandapa, Agra Mandapa, and Adhisthana. The Shikara Vimana rises 96 feet above the court beneath it, and it is octagonal shape. Garbhagriha Sanctum Sanctorum accommodate a huge Shivalingam and is oriented eastward to receive the sun's first rays. Around the Garbhagriha is a small Antarla antechamber which joins the large Sabha Mandapa, a pillared hall. Large Sabha Mandapa houses pillars of various designs, mural paintings, and this is the hall designed for gathering, religious dancing, music, and various rituals and ceremonies. It has an Ardha Mandapa on the sides. Nandi Mandapa is carved next to Sabha Mandapa. Next to it, the Agra Mandapa at the front. It is like the balcony from the top. All the three mandapas are joined by a sort of rock-cut bridge. Adhisthana, or plinth of the main temple, contains a row of enormous, nearly life-size sculptures of elephants that appear to be carrying the entire weight of the structure. The temple's theory, Kailasa design and cosmology. The architectural theory 1. The architectural design of the temple complex is viewed as a journey from the material to the spiritual, from the earthly to the celestial, and from matter to mind. The Gopuram or entrance gate serves as the main point of entry and symbolizes the passage from the human world to sacred. As one moves from one mandapa to the next, the size, the volume, and space of the halls get smaller and the light gets dimmer, which signifies that there are few distractions and one is getting closer to the sacred world. Theory number 2. The physical act of ascending the stairs leading to the main shrine is said to denote the ascent to heaven symbolically, and the tall, pointed octagonal shikara serves as a substitute for the heavenly sphere. Theory number 3. The coexistence of opposite elements which strengthen one another and gives each other's existence legitimacy is another principle that temple complex exemplifies. Theory number 4. Shiva Ling in the main shrine is a symbolic representation of the fusion of the opposing elements Purusha and Prakriti, that is destruction and construction. It is a classic mythology in stone case where religion, art, and architecture unite seamlessly. Visitors do not just walk into a temple, they walk into a stone story etched in a rock. The Kailasa temple architecture is a timeless example of ancient engineering excellence and spiritual expression. Its sheer scale, intricate carvings, and the fact that it is carved from a single rock reflects the extraordinary capabilities of Indian artisans over a millennium ago. For modern day architects and engineers, it serves as a cultural and historical inspiration and a reminder of what is possible with innovation, planning, and craftsmanship. Thank you.